Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share, all of that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much. I am also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure series on twin flames. It is based on my life. I've written 2 books in the series so far. You can find links to purchase those books from Amazon in the description box, as well as links to view trailers that I created for each of the books that give hints to the story. I am offering personal readings now. You can find information for that in the description box as well. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you are attracted to it is when it is right for you. This is the Celtic cross spread, which I read slightly differently than others, so I'll explain as I go. Alright, so at the heart of everything for you at this time, Aquarius, is the Empress. And I just, you know what, I just got to say this is incredible because I just did Libra and Gemini, and the Empress was at the heart. She was right there for both of them, except she was upside down. So she is manifesting for Libra and for Gemini, but for you, Aquarius, she is fully manifested. Okay? You have got your fertility and abundance going on already. Fully manifested energy. She is the sacred feminine, man or woman. Your feminine energies are fully manifested and working for you. Okay? That is beauty, that is love. Like I said, fertility and abundance. You know, you got to have fertile soil to grow your seeds, and you have got it. Now, whenever I have a major arcana card, like this one, if you haven't watched my videos before, I read them as a message from the divine that this is part of your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the reason why you are here, incarnated in the body that you are, and so this is part of your path. You having this abundance and fertility and femininity, this sacred feminine energy that you have fully manifested right now, is a big part of your divine blueprint. Okay, so the next energy that I read is the energy that is directly affecting this, which is at the heart of everything. We always read it right side up. And here we have cup energy, and cups are emotion. Now, this might have something to do with a Cancer for you. It doesn't have to. We have the moon energy up here, which illuminates things in the dark. It can also be a little deceptive too, and that's like this card here, and it says luxury, okay, and that can be a little deceptive in itself. Now, the 4 is the number of stability, and I mean, look at this down here. That doesn't look all that stable. So this card, I can see why the moon is here, because it can be a little deceptive, just like luxury. Okay, when we are when things are going like really good, sometimes we get a little stagnant. We get kind of bored. Okay, so I'm feeling like things are being really abundant and fertile for you in your life, and you are currently in a really good place, but you're getting a little stagnant. You're getting a little bored with it now. Okay, so the next energy that we read is what is at the root of all of this here. And we have wand energy, which is fire, okay? This says wands are very much connected to your work, your career, what you do. You'll notice that this 7 is upside down, which means it is not fully manifested. I don't normally read reversals, and what this is saying is that this energy is not fully manifested yet. Now, when we look at this energy, when it is manifested, what it is a battle that you have the upper hand in. You might be getting into some sort of conflict, but you've got the upper hand. Okay? Now, this could have something to do with a Leo. We got Mars going on over here too. Could be that somebody has that in their chart. But this is a passionate battle. All right? And it's not fully manifested just yet. Okay, so you're thinking about some sort of conflict that had occurred, had not fully occurred, or may occur. It's going to be clarified a little bit more as I go. Okay, so the next energy that we read is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time, Aquarius, and this is an 8. So we got a progression going on here. We got a 7 and an 8. And we have another 7 up here. I just noticed, okay? So at this point, I would tell you to look up angel number 77. Okay? And whatever meaning you find is what's going to be right for you. That's why I don't give out just what they mean, because there can be different places to get this information, and everybody needs to do their own research. And so whatever you're attracted to is going to be right for you. Okay, so what we have here is sword energy, and that is your energy. Mostly, this one has a Gemini influence, but sword energy is air energy, like you, Gemini, and Libra. And you'll see here that this is some sort of interference that didn't quite occur. Something was about to interfere. And it could be your own thoughts, because that's what sword energy is. It's all about our logic. It's all about our thoughts, our words. Like I've been saying to people, take S off of the word swords, and what you have is words. Okay? Now, so like I said, since this is upside down, this was an energy that was manifesting, but it didn't fully manifest, and now this energy is on its way out of your life. So this is actually a really great card to have moving out of your life, and it's even better that it's in reverse. It's upside down. Okay, so the next two cards that I read are future cards for me as a reader. This is a more immediate future, whereas this is a future that will happen after this one, and most of the time after this one as well, but I'll get there in a minute. That's the outcome. And here we have another reversed 7. Okay, so a upside down 7 up here and upside down 7 down here. So above you and below you, you've got these 7s, okay, that are not fully manifested. Okay, so this is your not so immediate future here. And this is cup energy, and that's emotion. All right, we've got, there could be a Scorpio involved here, and we have Venus right there as well. Also, this is the feminine symbol too, and you've got the feminine right here. This is also Venus right here. So I'm feeling like your fully manifested sacred feminine energy going on here. Since we've got cups here too, which is directly affecting it, you're going to end up with a bunch of options. Okay, and these options are going to be pretty good. Okay, now I just think it's kind of weird that this card is called debauch, because sometimes this means that you this can say that this is things like addictions, like drinking or drug addictions, things like that. But most of the time this is just options, and I choose to read it like that most of the time, unless I have a feeling. And maybe for one or two of you, you might be on the verge in the not so near future. You could be on the verge of maybe having too much of something that takes away your mental clarity, or maybe it's what you're getting bored with, you know. But I would like this to flip for you, and you would have a lot of options that will make you happy. That's what emotions are, you know, the emotion of happiness, love. And so I think that's what it is, because in your more immediate future, what you have here is a Knight of Discs. Okay, so you've got some sort, okay, wands are career, so you've got some sort of conflict that is starting to manifest. And then when we have discs here, you know, when you have career, you also have money. That has everything to do with your money, and that's what the discs are. Discs are also called coins or pentacles at times. See what I'm saying? There we go. Knights are always bringers of change. Now this knight in particular, I mean, look at his horse. It says it all. He's not in a hurry. Okay, and his shield is actually the Ace of Discs, which is the divine seed to be planted. And it also kind of looks like a sun. It's going to bring you this happiness that you're happy, but you're bored. Okay, now this knight takes a long time to get to where he's going, because he's the guy that does everything meticulously. He does it right. He is earth. He is slow. Earth is slow moving. And he will cross all his T's and dot all his I's. He will make sure everything is done correctly before he gets to where he's going. So you'll notice that he is right side up. So in your immediate future, your knight is going to be coming in. He's almost there. Okay, so he's carrying with him the ace, which is a new beginning. Okay, so if you're getting real bored with what's going on in your life right now, you've got all this fertility, but you're kind of bored, something new's coming in. Okay, and it could be that you've got to go through some sort of battle or conflict that is slightly passionate for him to finally arrive. Okay, and now the next card that we read is more wand energy. Okay, and this is also reversed. It is manifesting. This is your hope. Okay, and you're like, hopes? What are you talking about, Allison? That says oppression. Well, 10s are endings. Okay, so you're almost done with this boredom, which is oppressive. Okay, it's something in your career, I would say, is just really oppressing you. It is, it's heavy. It's a heavy burden. It might have something to do with a Sagittarius, doesn't have to. We've also got Saturn going on here, and that's pretty powerful, but it is reversed, so it's not fully manifested yet because he's a slow mover. Okay? So you're hoping that this heavy burden is going to be over with. Now, here is your environment. Now, this is your energy, Aquarius. Air energy, Swords. This is the Queen, okay? She is the master of her mind. You've mastered your mind. You have been cutting out the old parts of yourself. This looks like an old man, right? So she looks very relaxed. And what this means to me is that she's cut out all the parts of herself that don't serve her anymore. She also looks really bored, right? Yeah, I'm getting that feeling from her right now. She's like, I've done this already. You know, I'm sitting here on my luxurious throne. It's all comfy up here in the clouds and stuff. But now I'm just hella bored and I don't, what is going on now? What's going to happen next? Well, this is your fear. Now, this is the Ace of Cups. Now, this is emotion. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And you'll see that it is upside down, so it's not fully manifested, but there could be a new beginning. Now, sometimes new beginnings can be scary, but if you're being shown this new beginning with this card, oh my God, it's going to make you really happy. This is the Holy Grail. This is love, unconditional. This is love in its highest form, love that overflows and blesses the rest of the world. Okay? He's got this new beginning right here. All aces represent new beginnings. And so I think what the divine is showing you in this card is that it is manifesting for you, but when it does manifest, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's going to be awesome. And it's much better suited. Look. Cups boredom, cups awesome. This is love and beauty. This is love and beauty. These are much better suited for each other than this. See what I'm saying? So I just love how the divine gives people these types of messages in their fear section, because it's almost always like, don't be afraid. This is going to be awesome. Okay? Now, your outcome is more cup energy and another night. Okay? And like I said, nights bring change. So we got a change in your earthly existence here. And there's an ace right there. You got the Ace of Cups. This is basically the Ace of Cups that this knight has in his hand. Now, there could be a Cancer involved here. There doesn't have to be, though. And you'll see that he's upside down, so that means that he's manifesting. He's not fully manifested yet, but if you notice, this knight is fully manifested. Okay? And boy, are you in charge of your feminine energy right now, because she's also, fully manifested as the Empress is. So you've got two feminine energies here. You've got two masculine energies here. This is fixing to manifest. you'll notice that these are both upside down, these cups. This both Ace of Cups, both upside down. Feminine, feminine, right side up. Okay? So I think that once you stop being afraid of this awesome new beginning, this change is going to come in. Now, in a relationship, this is a masculine energy bringing in a cup of love, rushing in, riding over these waves here. He looks good. He's in green, the color of love. He's riding these waves. You know, the last time I saw this was in I think it was in Gemini's reading just a minute ago, or was it Libra? I forgot. But this peacock was pointed out to me. This love is going to come in looking good, probably smelling good. It's going to feel good. It's, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a love relationship or a partnership. This is going to be flippin' awesome, okay? It's just that you've got one more tussle to get through. And this is what is on the bottom of the deck. And more wand energy. You see how these match in a way? Okay, so this is the 7, this is the 9. Now this 9, there's Sagittarius, okay? There might be a Sagittarius energy going on for you. We've got the moon, we've got the sun, okay? So the moon is all about lighting things in the dark, and the sun lightens up everything around it. The sun is happiness. So what this is the eye, this represents the eye of the storm, okay? When you're in the midst of a battle, that's why you've got these arrows. You know, that's very Sagittarius, the archer, okay? 9 is almost 10, okay? You've got the 10 right here in your hopes. You are hoping that it's almost over. Well, this is telling you that it is. This is telling you that it is. This heavy burden that you've got going on that is just boring you and you don't feel like you have enough options, okay? It's almost over. Things are just... This is the calm in the eye of the storm, which is the calm, the stagnation, the boredom that's going on here, right? Okay, so this is just saying, use this time, this boredom time, to gather up your strength. Because this is when you have to muster your last bit of strength to get through the last battle. Okay? Which hasn't fully arrived just yet, but it will. But like I said, this card is telling you, Aquarius, you've got the upper hand. Okay? So you've got the upper hand. Eye of the storm. It is almost over. Don't be afraid of your new cup here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the world, okay, this is called the universe in this deck, but it's going to be a whole new world, okay? It's manifesting. This is one more portal for you to go through. All right? And oh, okay, so you're going to have some questions. You're going to have to answer some questions, ask some questions and answer them. And you might go through a little bit of worry. You might feel, you know, like you're going to be defeated, but you're going to have a choice. You're not going to be defeated. Okay? Let's see. Next thing I do is I look for how much control do you have over this. I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor arcana, and you have 1. This is almost completely in your control, Aquarius. Okay? And you've got it here. You have got your abundance and fertility in control. You've got this. All right? Well, that's what I have for you at this time, Aquarius. See you next time.